Welkom terug. Vir vanaand se inspirasie afdeling skyn ons die kollig op die Somerset West Night Shelter. Kom ons verwelkom vir Joe Swart en Lindani Komedie. Welkom, Joe en Lindani. Lekker om julle hier te hê. Wat doen julle by die Somerset West Night Shelter?
So we extend hope and dignity to the homeless, and we just try love on the most difficult person to love. That's the homeless adult, and just treat them the same as everybody else, and help them step up into their next space.
En hoe lank is julle al besig met hierdie?
So the shelter's been going for 32 years, and I've had the privilege of helping out for 15. Lindani's 1 year in.
That's true.
He's still a virgin.
And so do you find with the socio-economic climate changing in South Africa that there's more people coming to you for help? Really?
Yes.
You can see it.
Yes,
Yeah,
of different race as well.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's going to intensify quite significantly, and I think, I can speak because I am white, but I'm a minority, and I'm very aware that there's an Ubuntu amongst other races that are just natural to take in family members, and we're finding that the demographic of elderly white people are they have lost relationship and connection, and they're just alone, and there's no ways that the SASSA grant money is going to sustain them. So we've got quite a crisis on our hands heading our way, I do believe.
So what happens at the shelter? People come and they sleep there?
Yeah, so it's 24 hours, 24/7, and people receive a bed, they receive social worker assistance and counselling, and every person, we work out a personal development plan going forward for their life, for their specific journey, and it can vary, and we have highly educated people who are acting quite stupid because of the affliction that's been upon their lives, and we have other people who are not highly educated but who are advancing beyond what their ability is because they're willing to accept the help. So all different colours, different shapes, different sizes, everybody.
Just everybody,
yes,
and that's just
everybody,
the thing you cannot judge. Lindani, how did you get involved?
Oh, I got involved via Joe. So I've been part of the church. So Joe is the pastor, so I've been part of the church since 2011.
Yes.
And I was in Joburg, and I decided, hey, I'd like to come to Cape Town. So she got me involved in the shelter, and I've been enjoying it ever since.
But what I do love about the shelter as well is that the programs that you have, I mean, us in our family, I'm from Somerset West,
yes,
and I know so many others who have called the shelter and gone, I might need a paint, I need someone to assist with this, that, or the other. And then for a while, you can actually employ them, and you pay for them, and they come and help out. And you become such good friends with many of them, but they are then part of the Somerset West Night Shelter.
Yes.
Do you have some success stories of people who've gone through it? You tell us.
We're actually in quite an encouraging season because we go through seasons of just being stuck, and but of late there have been at least 4 or 5 guys who've been employed locally, and now they're on their next step, and we're saying, okay, just hang 10, stay in the shelter a little bit longer until you've got the deposit, until you're ready for your next step. And it's just encouraging, it really is, and it encourages everybody else who's at the shelter and they're waiting for their next best. So
Can anyone actually volunteer to come and help you guys?
yes, yes, yeah.
And how many people do you help through the shelter?
So we can help accommodation-wise up to 60 in summer, and in winter we can up that to 90. But during the day we will serve over and above. So anybody who comes our way, we will help them.
Sure.
Oh, that is
Do people
incredible.
pay to sleep over at the shelter?
So that's the big question that everybody asks. How much does it cost? Do they pay? Because a lot of homeless people will manipulate the story, and they will say, oh, well, they don't have the money, and then you feel sorry for them and you give them the money, but they're never going to use the money to come stay at the shelter. So bottom line is, no, it actually doesn't cost, but we do work out a development plan with them, and that can range anything between 10 and 20 Rand, depending on their situation, depending on their ability. But we've got a standard first 7 nights are free, and thereafter we'll, if the person's elderly and they can't work, there's no way that we're going to charge them. We're going to wait until their SASSA grant money comes through, which it could take 6 months, or their disability allowance, and we're going to negotiate accordingly.
Oh, I love the work that you do. Nou kyk, ons het ook 'n baie goeie vriendin hier by Tussen Ons. Sy is 'n motiveringsspreker, nuusleser by Good Hope FM en ook iemand wat dit geniet om te help in die gemeenskap. Verwelkom vir Mishka Patel. Welkom hier so by Tussen Ons. Kyk, mense ken jou al van jare terug, met vir Suid-Afrika, jy het deelgeneem daaraan. Ons sien jou op televisie, ons het jou op Pasella gesien. Pasella was jy aanbieder, jy het al baie ander dinge ook gedoen. Maar jy beywer jouself in baie dinge in die gemeenskap.
Ja, en dit was een van die goeders. Ek het eendag, om eerlik te wees met julle, ek het nog nooit enigiemand van die night shelter ontmoet nie. Ek het eendag op Facebook 'n video gesien. En dit het my verskriklik baie geraak. Ek dink dit was daai tyd wat daai wet amper sou inkom wat die mense op die strate boete of iets moes betaal. En dit het my verskriklik baie gepla. En ek is van Somerset, ek is van Stellenbosch, maar ek bly nou tans in Somerset West. En toe het ek gedink dis iets wat ek graag sal wil aanspreek en ek wil graag 'n verskil maak. Toe bars my appendix. Toe word ek geopereer. En 4 dae later die dokter boek my af vir 2 weke en ek het klaar commit, ek gaan nou 'n verskil probeer maak, ek gaan klere probeer insom, ek gaan iets probeer doen vir die night shelter. En 4 dae later met 'n sny op die maag het ek net begin en mense in my gemeenskap, Ida's Vallei in Stellenbosch en Clutusville in Stellenbosch is die mense wat die meeste gehelp het. En hopelik is wat ek gedoen het, maak 'n klein bietjie van 'n verskil.
Dis wat ons presies wil sê. Nou jy het 'n boodskap vir hulle. So kom stap jy saam met my en kom ons bring hulle almal oor die kant toe. Mishka, jy was baie besig. Kom stap jy. Okay, lekker. Mishka, so you can give them the message, please. What have you got here with the help of who?
With the help of all my followers on social media, with the help of Tracy for contacting me to give me this opportunity, this is for you. And I hope it makes a difference. I really hope it does. I really hope so.
And this is just some of what you've gotten.
This is only some of it, yes.
It's not even all of it. It's been
No.
incredible. People have wanted to reach out as well. So we can only say thank you and we hope this assists. Thank you for the work that you do. Mishka,
Thank
for
you so
having
much.
reached out as well and being willing to do this and
Of
share this with
course.
us.
And we'll still do much more
Thank
together.
you. Thank you so much.
Incredible. Lekker applaus vir hulle asseblief. Nou ja, dis die wonderlikste as mense net bereid is om te help. En daarmee groet ons tot volgende week. Kom kuier weer saam. Totsiens.